We want to know what's going on in New York.
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 most anticipated stage productions of 2022.
And Emily?
Yes?
That's all.
For this list, we'll be looking at the musicals and plays set to open in 2022 that we can't wait to see. We won't be including touring shows, however, as that's a list for another day. Which show would you like to see in 2022? Let us know in the comments. Number 10, Paradise Square, opening April 3rd, 2022. Set in Lower Manhattan's Five Points neighborhood, this musical focuses on two communities living in coexistence, while civil war ravages the country. Taking place at the local Paradise Square Saloon, it recounts the exciting and energetic dance-offs between the Irish immigrant and Black communities who resided there. However, their harmonious lifestyle turns to turmoil in the aftermath of the New York draft riots of 1863. With a contemporary songbook and powerful story, this musical examines what it really means to be American.
What you want to see in this room is this era we live in a mirror.
Told through affecting music and outstanding choreography, this is a beautiful story of togetherness in the most unlikely of times.
They say, breathe easy, breathe easy. You will reach freedom one day.
Number 9, 1776, opening Fall 2022.
Thomas, for God's sake, listen to me.
Approximately 46 years before Hamilton, another musical about the Declaration of Independence arrived on Broadway.
1776.
Pardon me, are you Aaron Burr, sir?
Opening in 1969, the musical received 3 Tony Awards, including Best Musical.
But then we turned around and the battle begun.
This story is told from John Adams' perspective as he persuades his Continental Congress colleagues to lead America to independence.
John Adams? I know him.
The revival has taken note from its successor, creating a cast that's representative of the races, ethnicities, and genders that make up modern-day America. Also, like Hamilton, it indulges in its fair share of creative license. Nevertheless, with direction by Diane Paulus and music by Sherman Edwards, it's an engaging retelling of a pivotal time in American history. Number 8, American Buffalo, opening April 14th, 2022.
3 small-time hustlers want a bigger cut of the American dream.
After a 2-year delay, David Mamet's poignant play is finally opening on Broadway. Lawrence Fishburne, Sam Rockwell, and Darren Criss play 3 small-town hustlers who will do whatever it takes to achieve their American dream.
I guess it's now 2022, but we're very, very fortunate, so you'll have to come see the play if you're into seeing 3 guys yell at each other.
If you're into seeing 3 incredible people on stage.
When the show first premiered in 1977, it was met with critical acclaim. It received several Tony and Drama Desk Awards nominations. It also won the New York Drama Critics Circle Award for Best American Play. This revival is set for a limited 16-week run with previews beginning March 22nd. Due to its gripping and stirring content, this story hits just as hard today as ever before.
These dynamics kind of keep shifting throughout the course of the play. The loyalties and the connection and the allegiances sort of keep shifting almost page by page.
Number 7. Plaza Suite, opening March 28th, 2022.
All of a sudden, we were pondering this gorgeous, funny, not seen in far too long Neil Simon play, Plaza Suite.
And there's a feeling of tradition to it.
Following an indefinite pause, the Plaza Suite revival will finally be checking into the Hudson Theater for a limited 17-week engagement. This 3-act play follows a trio of standalone stories that unfold in Suite 719 of New York City's Plaza Hotel. Written by Neil Simon, each act is a witty commentary on love and marriage in the contemporary age.
We play a total of 6 roles, divided 3 each.
The play, it's a chance for 2 actors to play 6 different major parts, so it's a real challenge.
It's one guy wearing a different wig. That's what it is.
This revival stars real-life couple Sarah Jessica Parker and Matthew Broderick. It also marks the pair's first stage performance together since their marriage in 1997. We can't wait to see what their love story brings to the show.
Stepping into a show that's running is very different than starting something from scratch. And I think if we'd spent our life working together, there would be nothing that could compare to this.
Number 6. The Devil Wears Prada, opening July 19th, 2022.
She's on her way.
Tell everyone.
She's not supposed to be here until 9.
Her driver just text messaged and her facial is ruptured a disc. God, these people. That I can't even talk about.
Yes, you heard correctly. Based on Lauren Weisberger's 2003 novel and the 2006 movie, The Devil Wears Prada is getting a musical makeover. The show, which was originally set to open in 2021, features a book by Paul Rudnick and music by Elton John, with lyrics by Shayna Taub. Filling Meryl Streep's Prada heels is Tony Award winner Beth Level. And following in Anne Hathaway's footsteps will be Taylor Iman Jones as Andy.
But maybe there's a way we can make a mark, but not if we get stuck in what we've got.
With so many iconic scenes, memorable characters, and quotable moments, this story is practically made for the stage.
Please bore someone else with your questions.
We can't wait to see this popular flick's fun, fresh, and fabulous transformation.
Look around, everywhere you turn is heartache, it's everywhere that you go.
Number 5. The Music Man, opening February 10th, 2022.
I think I'll have to give Iowa a try.
I don't believe I caught your name.
Opening at the Winter Garden Theater, we don't have long to wait now for this highly anticipated revival. Theater icons Hugh Jackman and Sutton Foster make their Broadway return in this American classic. An old-timey musical with show-stopping dance numbers and elaborate set design, this is Golden Age Broadway at its finest. It's a sweet and captivating story with plenty of romance, comedy, and an unforgettable soundtrack.
Pick a little, talk a little, pick a little, talk a little, cheap, cheap, cheap. Pick a little more, pick a little, talk a little, pick a little, talk a little. Good night, lady. Wow!
And when it first opened in 1957, it won 5 Tony Awards, including Best Musical. Every revival since has been beloved by audiences. If you've been feeling bereft of musical theater, then this is absolutely the show for you. Number 4. MJ the Musical, opening February 1st, 2022. Listen up, Michael Jackson fans, because you don't want to miss this. Taking place behind the scenes of MJ's 1992 Dangerous World Tour, this biographical jukebox musical pays tribute to the man in the mirror. Set to 25 of his greatest hits, the show reflects on the King of Pop's life and career.
I want it to be the MJ show that y'all were expecting it to be, and even beyond that.
What we endeavored to do is a mixtape of Michael Jackson's life, is to use the frame of making the Dangerous Tour over the course of 2 days and filter it through a documentary team from MTV.
Director and choreographer Christopher Wheeldon said that he, quote, intends to put quite a lot of Michael's work in the show.
Rich and Tone have such intimate knowledge, having worked with Michael themselves, having danced for him and choreographed for him. They've been an incredible guide to our Michaels. All of that adds to the fabric of the show.
And we all know what a showman Jackson was. What can we say? This sounds like a thriller of a time. Number 3, Beetlejuice, opening April 8th, 2022. Did someone say Beetlejuice 3 times? Because this show has officially been brought back from the dead. Despite garnering a huge following, the musical unexpectedly announced its closure back in 2020. But thanks to its devoted fan base, the show has found a new home in the Marquee Theater. Based on Tim Burton's 1988 black comedy of the same name, the stage adaptation dazzled audiences by recapturing the movie's magic.
So how about we all make a start on our
With catchy songs, an entertaining story, and unbelievable special effects, we could not be more excited for its reopening this spring. In the meantime, we'll be staying tuned for casting announcements.
You know what would make all this even more awesome? What? More me! All we wanna do is hear that sound. All we wanna do is hear that sound.
Number 2, A Strange Loop, opening spring 2022.
I am a Disney usher, I'm barely scraping by. My discontentment comes in many shapes and sizes. When I wake up each morning, I tell myself to try. I tell myself that I will make no compromises.
If you haven't heard about this musical yet, get ready. Winner of the Pulitzer Prize for Drama, A Strange Loop promises to be one of the most meta theater experiences in years. Michael R. Jackson's work follows Usher, who is, well, an usher for a Broadway show, who's writing a musical about someone writing a musical who is, well, it rivals Inception.
Strange Loop is about a black gay man who's writing a musical about a black gay man who's writing a musical about a black gay man who's writing a musical about a black gay man who is trying to change himself. And I sometimes call it a portrait of the portrait of the portrait of the portrait of the black gay artist as a young man.
Usher is backed the Muses from Hercules style by an all-black queer ensemble and proceeds to deconstruct the specific parts of his experience and the society in which he lives as a black gay writer.
And a choir full of black queer voices travel cleft and also bass that are casting spells to conjure up a
big black and queer ass American Broadway.
The music is so catchy and the message so poignant, both will stay with you long after you leave the theater.
Can't we unleash what's locked inside us? Who made up these rules? Black boys must always obey!
Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions. Macbeth, opening April 28th, 2022. Shakespeare's famous Scottish tragedy is crossing the pond.
You're making your Broadway debut.
I am.
And I'm very excited. I cannot wait. And not a little challenging, but you're doing Shakespeare. You're doing Macbeth.
Yeah. We
Wow.
can say it in here, yeah?
How I Learned to Drive, opening April 19th, 2022. A Pulitzer Prize-winning play following a woman coming to terms with a dark relationship.
This one in particular, there were so many parts that I never felt that I cracked and that I really wanted another shot at. And I feel like now I'm old enough, maybe even too old to do it. Now I feel like I have enough in my arsenal. I've been doing.
Take Me Out, opening spring 2022. Jesse Tyler Ferguson stars in this Tony-winning dramedy about a baseball player's coming out.
Jesse Tyler Ferguson, Patrick J. Adams. In Richard Greenberg's Tony Award-winning Take Me Out.
Ain't Supposed to Die a Natural Death, opening to be announced. A series of satirical political musical monologues exploring African-American street life.
May the block gobble up your future stew. Hang them rats come slipping out of your trash and sliding into your children's cribs too.
Sing Street, opening to be announced. An adaptation of this movie musical is on its way.
Up to the stars, she shows me Dame Street.
be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Funny Girl, opening April 24th, 2022.
Hello, gorgeous.
Would you believe that it's been 58 years since Funny Girl last played on Broadway? The musical chronicles vaudevillian performer Fanny Brice's rise to fame and her turbulent marriage. The much-anticipated return will see Beanie Feldstein in the role made famous by Barbra Streisand.
This is my 3rd birthday party. I asked for the theme to be Funny Girl, as every 2.5-year-old does. Not Elmo, not The Little Mermaid.
Yeah.
Please, Funny Girl, to be my theme.
This is you as Fanny Brice.
Also joining the cast are Ramin Karimloo as Nikki Arnstein, Jared Grimes as Eddie Ryan, and Jane Lynch as Mrs. Brice.
I play her mother, Mrs. Brice, Rosie Brice, and I grew up on this musical.
With songs by Julie Stein and Bob Merrill, and a revised book by Harvey Fierstein, there's a lot to be excited about. We simply can't wait to hear Beanie belt out classics like People and Don't Rain on My Parade.
Nobody, no, nobody is coming. Rain on my
parade. Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo. And be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.